A friend of mine needed a cheap mic, something around the $20 range. He wanted to get started with content creation, but didn't want to break the bank. And normally I wouldn't suggest a USB mic at this price point, as a lot of them are just poorly constructed and just don't sound very good. But I came across this USB mic from Raleno, model number M30. In the past, I bought a few of Raleno's studio lights, which I ended up being very impressed with, so I was intrigued to hear what this thing sounds like. Keeping my expectations low, of course. Now, as with all of my reviews, I say whatever the hell I want about the product anyway, but there's no disclaimers here. I spent my own money on this one, and honestly, for a $20 cardioid condenser mic, I think this thing sounds pretty good for someone who is just getting started and dabbling in content creation. There's not much to an unboxing with this one. Raleno keeps their packaging cheap in basic brown cardboard boxes, which I ain't mad about. Keep it cheap and put that money into the product or pass the savings on to the consumer, which in this case, they clearly did. It's a good looking mic and it's just heavy enough to not feel like junk. It's made of a sturdy aluminum, comes with a mounting bracket for a boom arm, and a mini desktop tripod. There's a gain knob on the front of the mic, and you can unscrew the cap to see that it has a built-in foam screen. It has a USB Type-B mount, which I actually prefer for a mic. It's big, chunky, and harder to break. It also fits tight when you plug it in. As far as sound quality, you've been listening to it this entire time, as I've been using it to record this video up to this point. And this is a microphone review, so no audio post-processing, alteration, or cleanup has been done. What you hear is what you get. I've recorded all of these samples with the microphone's default volume level in Windows, which is 87. The mic's default format is single channel, 24-bit, 192,000 Hz, and unfortunately, this can't be changed. And I've got the gain knob set at exactly 12 o'clock. Many months ago, I reviewed the Tonor TC777, which sells for around 35 bucks, doesn't sound as good as this mic, and is built like a plastic toy in comparison. I also reviewed this mic from 7 Rhymes, which I don't think sounds any better, but costs 4 times the amount. Here's a quick plosive test. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. And as a lot of you like to point out, I do have a lot of sibilance in my voice, and I'm working on it. Get off my nuts. But here's a sibilance test. Sally has a sack of salty snacks. Sally has a sack of salty snacks. And if you get in really close for the proximity effect, this is what this mic is going to sound like. I've been speaking into this mic about a cowabunga's distance away this entire time, and this is what the microphone sounds like a bit further away. And this is what the microphone sounds like at about 3 feet away. As I mentioned before, this Raleno microphone would be perfect for anyone who is just getting started with content creation, but also doesn't want to break the bank. I think it's a really good entry point, bang for the buck, and would also be perfect for someone who is looking to up their audio quality beyond just a built-in microphone for their Zoom calls and the like. And normally I don't recommend these cheap desktop microphone boom arms. Normally I recommend something a little bit heavier duty, as most good cardioid condenser mics are too heavy for these boom arms, but this microphone is lightweight enough to make perfect use of one of these arms, which will be a perfect complement to the mic and declutter your desk. I picked this one up for just over $6, and it comes with everything you see here. At that price, it's a steal. So I don't have much else to say about this one. Res ipsa loquitur. Thank you so much for watching. That's it for now, and I'll see you next time.